Moses was born during a time when the Pharaoh of Egypt ordered the killing of all newborn Israelite boys. To save him, his mother placed him in a basket and set it afloat on the Nile River. Pharaoh's wife found the baby and adopted him, raising him as her own son in the palace. As an adult, Moses saw an Egyptian beating an Israelite and intervened, killing the Egyptian. Fearing retribution, he fled to the land of Midian. In Midian, Moses helped two sisters water their flock and was invited to their home. Their father, Jethro, Shuaib, offered Moses one of his daughters in marriage in return for his service. Moses agreed and lived in Midian for several years. One day, while traveling with his family, Moses saw a burning bush on Mount Sinai. God spoke to him from the bush, commanding him to return to Egypt and free the Israelites from slavery. Moses and his brother Aaron, Harun, confronted Pharaoh, demanding the release of the Israelites. Pharaoh refused and challenged Moses to perform miracles. Moses' staff turned into a snake and his hand turned white as signs from God. Despite these signs, Pharaoh remained obstinate. God sent a series of plagues upon Egypt. Water turned to blood, frogs, lice, flies, livestock disease, boils, hail, locusts, darkness, and the death of the firstborn. After the final plague, Pharaoh relented and allowed the Israelites to leave. Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt. Pharaoh changed his mind and pursued them with his army. At the Red Sea, Moses parted the waters by God's command, allowing the Israelites to cross safely. The sea then closed, drowning Pharaoh and his army. In the wilderness, Moses received the 10 Commandments from God on Mount Sinai, along with other laws to guide the Israelites. The Israelites wandered in the desert for 40 years due to their disobedience and lack of faith. During this time, God provided them with manna and quail for food and water from a rock. Moses led the Israelites to the edge of the promised land but was not allowed to enter it himself. He died in the land of Moab, and Joshua succeeded him as the leader of the Israelites.